Hello there my YouTube friends. So today is January the 3rd. This is now my second day. I've been, well, you can see I'm in my car at the minute, but I'm at hospital again. It's the second day running of 3 in a row that I've got today. Yesterday I was in for only probably just over an hour, I think it was, having the MRI scan done. They needed to basically do a full MRI scan where the lump is, see how big it is, see where it's attaching to and everything else, so they know how best to hit it with the radiography treatment. Today I'm actually in. Now I've literally just had gamma radiation put through my body, so I'm now radioactive at the minute. And I've got to have, basically over the next sort of, I think it's about 3-4 hours, I've got to have 4 blood tests done to make sure my kidneys are working properly. Basically I think that's so they can tell just how much chemotherapy they can give to us safely before my kidneys would have trouble basically getting rid of it, you know. So that's what I'm busy doing now. I've got to go back shortly and have my first set of blood tests done, and like I say, there's going to be done over the next sort of 3 or 4 hours, I think those are getting done for. And then tomorrow I'm back in to have the 5 teeth removed, and then probably 10 days after that is probably when I might get my first appointment through to have maybe the mask fitted for having the radiography done soon after that. I don't know how long it'll take, but there again. Let's start with basically a quick video just to explain where we're at the minute, what's been happening, because obviously there is more happens than just thingy from when I found out that I've got this advanced form of cancer. This is called a nasopharyngeal sarcoma or something daft. I'll put it on the screen, let you see it on the screen. It's a sort of a rare one, and it's an advanced one because it's now attached to other areas inside, like I think I've explained to you before anyway. But I tend to find that most days aren't too bad during the day. I'm pretty much most of the time able to cope. I have had a couple of bad days where I felt really sick and I just slept most of the day. And those 2 days I really sort of struggled with. And what I'll do is I'll probably put on maybe a short bit of footage from the start of showing you that I basically struggled to gain any weight over that full week. Yeah, folks, there we go, guys. That's what I put on. I've literally put on what, just over a kilo, which is 2.2 pounds, which is pretty bad considering that's a week of us trying to eat more. It's not a good sign. It's not a good sign. I'm going to have to do something and try and up that, because that's not good enough. Yeah, that's not good enough by half, guys. I need to bung on a lot more than that, especially as you can see as well that my body fat level, according to me thing, obviously, which now isn't right anyway, but it's literally only gone up by 0.4. So I need to be getting more into us some way, and I just don't know how I'm going to do it, but it's going to have to be done. So there you go, guys. That's where I'm at. I'm struggling, but that's where I'm at. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next clip. I mean, I really struggled because I had them few days where I felt absolutely sick as a dog, and it was basically like 5-6 o'clock at night before I even started eating properly. I mean, I was having little bits of food when I could, but nowhere near enough. I was struggling for a few days, but now I'm tending to find I'm getting into a thing of during the day I can be not too bad. I can even go training on the night time and get my gym workout in, which is really pleasing, is that I can still get that done, because my head would be totally blistered if I couldn't. Where I am struggling and where I am finding it really difficult is at night time. Basically when I go to bed, I'm not sleeping too well at all. I'm really finding that difficult today, mainly because I seem to be in a hell of a lot of pain on the night time, and I don't know why.
I don't know why. I can be most of the way through the day. I can pretty much get away with it and not have to take loads of tablets and what have you. But come at night time, when I'm in bed, I'll wake up maybe after the first couple of hours, if that, and I'm in a lot of pain. A lot of pain with my nose and with my ear. And I end up having to sort of, it's every 2 hours I'm having to take something to try and get through things. So I'm basically waking up, and obviously what makes it harder is the fact that if it's like, say, the ibuprofen that I'm taking, I've got, because it's in tablet form, I've got to wait for that tablet to be broken down by my body. So it means I'm awake for like 45 minutes plus, waiting for it to be broken down and kick in and start working. Then I'll get a little bit of sleep, and then an hour and a bit later after that, I'm awake again because I'm in pain again, and I'm having to like take me sort of me morphine to try and get us through for things, which obviously the morphine kicks in a little bit quicker, but because I'm already in so much pain, it takes a long time for that pain to die down enough that I can basically sort of have a bit of a kip, you know. So that's been the toughest part of all of it. That really has been the toughest part of all of it. The MRI scan was a weird one. I was literally in the scanner for nearly 45 minutes. Yeah. And I mean, it's hard going when you've got to keep perfectly still, not moving at all, barely even being able to swallow, because it's going to affect the bloody thingy. And you're stuck with this face mask on, keeping as still as possible. And obviously, luckily they put some headphones on you and they play you a bit of music, but it's basically, they had the Foo Fighters on, which I've never heard the Foo Fighters in years, and to be perfectly honest, I enjoyed it, but it wasn't great because it pretty much gets drowned out almost by the machine bloody banging, clattering away around you the whole time, you know. And you sort of have this little mirrored thing on there so you can just sort of see certain things around you, but there's not much to see anyway, you know. You're stuck in a bloody thingy by yourself. So doing that for 45 minutes and only having one short break where the puller's out. I literally couldn't even get out of the machine. I couldn't lift my head up or scratch my nose or anything. And it just injected some stuff into my arm and put us back under for another 15 minutes. It was like, when I eventually got out of it, the first thing I done is I scratched my nose and I go, by God, I've been dying to do that for freaking ages. And the nurses just laughed. They just thought it was funny. I literally was. I'd been dying to itch my nose. You just take it for granted when you get an itchy nose, you can itch your nose. But when you're stuck in this machine, you're stuck there, you cannot itch your nose, you cannot clean out. And I'm trying not to swallow out, so it was weird. But it was done. Like I say, tomorrow's going to be the tougher one for us. I'm going to get knocked out again, completely knocked out, so they can remove these 5 teeth. And then I know I'm going to be in probably a fair bit of bloody discomfort with that for a good few days while that starts to heal up. I'm not looking forward to that at all, because obviously I'm struggling with eating now, so you can imagine what it's going to be like trying to eat when I've got 5 friggin' teeth removed. I think it's like 4 on this side and 1 on this side that's going to be removed. So that's going to be fun to get over and try and get me calories in when I'll not be wanting to bloody eat. I'll not be wanting to have anything too hot in there. I'll not be wanting anything too cold in there. It's going to be a mental one. Anyway guys, I thought I would just give you a quick update. So I would keep it real, and that is the real deal for me. That's what I've been thinking. I had a few days where it was pretty bad with sickness. And then I'm now getting into a sort of a steady sort of rhythm, and at the minute I feel pretty damn good at the minute. You know, I'm obviously got a pain in my neck from where the bugger crashed into us, and that seems to be one of the main things I'm going through, is the cracking, the snapping, cracking and popping of my bloody neck where the fucker crashed into us. Yeah, that seems to be bothering us more than anything else at the minute. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling pretty much on top of the world, and I can't wait to go and train again. Hopefully I'll get training again tonight. I'm really looking forward to doing that again. And then, well, tomorrow I'll not get the gym, and I'll not get there on Friday because I'll still be under the effects of the anaesthetic and everything. So Thursday and Friday I'll have to miss. With a bit of luck, if I'm feeling up to it, I might be able to get there and do at least something small on the Saturday. But I'll have to wait and see how I feel on the Saturday. That's where we're at in the minute, guys. I do appreciate those that are watching and following on, and hopefully this might help others to realise, you know, that just because you've got cancer doesn't mean it's the end of the world. You know, you can still carry on doing shit. Still me, still got to do what I've got to do, and I'm still going to the gym, still getting on with life as best I can. Yeah, I have noticed that my kids spend a bit longer downstairs with us now than what they used to at one time. Obviously, they're teenagers. Typically, as a teenager, they used to spend most of the time in their bedroom. Now they're spending a bit more time downstairs. They might not be chatting with us, they might not be thinking of us, but they're there. You know, I think they're just like the thing of the proximity to know that they're there and they can see us and they can see that I'm okay. But other than that, guys, that's where we're at. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one when I give you another update. I'll see you in a few days. So I'm out, guys.
Bad Wolf, the big bad wolf.